rather different mix of people than we normally experience in traditional academia. So it brought together academics from cultural studies, law, English, politics and a range of other disciplines, along with specialists in the field of spiritualism and psychism. So the Society for Psychical Research was our partner organisation in the project. And we also involved a number of contemporary visual artists, so there was one at each of the seminars that we ran. So one of the things that we were trying to do is approach the question of spiritualism, religion, and technology and cultural knowledge through this multidisciplinary platform. I think what we learned from that is that spiritualisms of various kinds have always been present in Western culture. At some point they've been submerged or in themselves occulted or hidden, but that they've always been there. And one of the primary interests that we had was in looking at how spiritualisms and kind of non-normative ideas about knowledge and technology sort of oscillated through history. One of the key things that came out of that was an interest in how collections, archival collections and institutional memory, how those things impact on our understanding of the past, because the things we were looking at were hidden histories or sort of non-normative archives and non-institutionalized archives. So one of the things that developed out of this was a new question, and I think we answered the question that really there's a great deal of similarity between our cultural present and the turn of the last century, with obvious technological differences, but there is a great deal of similarity. So we kind of answered the first question. But the research question that came out of that was one about how archives and institutional forms of memory impact on the cultural present. Now, the practical forms in which I'm pursuing this are through two continuous forms and a number of sort of shorter events. So the major continuous form is I'm hosting a series of public lectures with the Magic Lantern Society, who have their own archival agenda. They're collecting together lost Magic Lantern slides and trying to bring them together at the University of Westminster, who did originally have a big collection of Magic Lantern slides because Westminster is where some of the very first visual techniques were first revealed to the public, including cinema. I mean, being able to do this project has made a really big difference to my research profile and to the university's research profile in terms of this emphasis on sort of archives and cultural knowledge. And this year I'm running for the first time in collaboration with a colleague from Visual Culture a new MA PhD module which is core across the School of Social Sciences, Humanities and Languages, which is basically